All right, so we've gotten a few root vegetables that we started in the past in our garden, and they've been thriving very well. And we got some more that we're going to start. So in this video, we're going to show you 5 easy root vegetables that we're going to start for our garden, and we're going to start right now. What's going on, YouTube Gardener? This your boy Sydney from the Naked Gardener channel. In this video, we're going to show you 5 easy root vegetables that you can get from the grocery store that we're growing in our garden right now. If you like these type of video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. Now, we've grown a lot of vegetables that we've gained from the grocery store, and we've got a lot of them in our garden right now. And first, we're going to start off with the turmeric. All right, so we got this turmeric here. We grew a little bit of this turmeric last year. We had an okay harvest on it. We decided to grow it again to see how well we'll do from it. This is from our turmeric that we gained from last year. It's a tropical plant, so it likes the soil to be moist but not soggy, and it's good for beneficial reasons, for the simple fact that it fights with anti-inflammatory issues, antioxidant. Since we're in this COVID incident, it can help with depression if you're depressed of staying home and doing homeschooling of your kids because you don't like dealing with your kids. And it has some, it's been known, it's not proven to help fight cancer, but you know, if you do have cancer or you want to help fight to prevent a case of cancer ever happening, this is a good plant to have. And it also helps fight with heart diseases, especially when we get older. You know, our heart is not as fit as it used to be. This plant will help with your heart diseases and those other issues right there. So, all right, next we're going to go on to the sunchokes. These sunchokes, Mrs. Naked Garden introduced me to these when I was in Georgia. She was telling me how she had these when she was going to Central Market, and she had made them a dish, and she had made it for me while we were in Georgia, and they were pretty good. Now, a lot of people call these fartichokes for the simple fact that they're very high in fiber, but they're very low in calories. So that would causes them to have a little bit of gas. However, they do have a lot of good source of potassium, and if you're anemic, they're a good source of iron and a great substitute for potatoes. So we're growing these. We got these from, once again, from the grocery stores, and we put them in the soil, and as you can see, they are thriving very well. And Mrs. Naked Garden even did a dual crop in this one.
No, the larger one. I started mine a month before the video that we did.
Yeah, and you did wasabi radishes, and they're
yeah, you can double crop those.
Yeah. And so they've been thriving very well. And
I would like to add that if you're a fan of actual artichokes, they do have that nice nutty taste, and you know, and stuff that you use potatoes for, like potato soup. It's just a much healthier option.
Yeah, and as you can see, they're part of the sunflower family, and they do also help regulate your blood sugar. So if you're once you're getting up in age, they will help. A good source for medicinal reasons. As you can see, we're basically growing our own medicine. We're growing our own medicine. So, all right, next we'll go over to the ginger. All right, so next we have our ginger, and ginger is another tropical plant that loves the soil to be moist but not saturated. And what we've learned is in our hardiness zone, you can use this as a perennial plant where you could just basically harvest as you go, so you don't have to harvest the whole plant. And this is good in teas. I have this one Jamaican lady at the job site. Every now and then she makes me some ginger tea, and it is amazing, and it gives you a good source of energy and stuff. It's great for inflammatory. It helps with muscle pains. For me, going around the job site lifting large boxes and going around up and down the stairs, it helps with the muscle pain. If you're getting up in age or you're kind of getting overweight or whatever it may be, it will help with diabetes. And for the females, it will help with your menstrual pains. Once you're getting that time of the month, it will help ease that pain in your stomach. And once again, this is another plant that will help with the regulating your blood sugar. So this is a good hardy plant to grow, and one of the reasons why we're growing towards the end of around the fall season. You can add it into different type of teas and tonics and salves maybe.
And we really like to grate it on our soups
Yeah,
and salads.
you can use this for different types of dishes. Mrs. Nikki Gardner made some coleslaw for the Big Bear family, and she grated some of this and some ginger into the coleslaw that she made for them, and they absolutely loved it. So this is why another reason why we're growing our own food. All right, next we're going to show you two new produce that we got from the grocery store that we're going to start growing in our garden as well. Next, we have some horseradish that we got from the grocery store, and it's already kind of sprouting right here.
Where?
You got a few of these sprouts right here, here, and here.
Oh no, it's almost like a potato.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And this is a great additional spice, and it could be used as a medicinal product. And the reason why we're going to start trying to grow this into our garden with the horseradish is great for if you're constantly getting UTIs, if you have bad kidney stones that just won't pass. There's also like around the fall time, if you take a little bit of that, it will help with your colic and clean out your respiratory system, so that way you help you breathe again. Or help you breathe a lot better, I should say. And next is some sugar cane. Now, with this sugar cane, it was about 4 foot tall, 4 foot long.
Yeah. And
we just chopped it off in lengths, and we put it in some water, and we changed the water about once every few days. When we got this idea from Jag from Daisy Creek Farm, and also from Cheryl from Cheryl Fruit Forest. They talked a lot about sugar cane, and they've showed us how they've grown it and other parts of it. I think Cheryl was talking about doing a sugar cane juice, where I think she has like just sugar cane, some pineapple, and you can actually put a little bit of ginger in there and
make it a little spicy.
Yeah, to give it like a little kick, whatever, like that. And it just helps you clean out your whole system.
It also helps with bad breath.
It helps with bad breath. Now, with the sugar cane, it has a lot of medicinal purposes. It helps with the immune system. It helps with your digestive system. So if you have like IBS or whatever it may be, it will help with that. Once again, with kidneys, and since it's not a refined sugar like you get from the grocery store, it's actually more natural for you. It will help give you more energy, and it's another good source for potassium. So not only do we have the sunchokes, we also have all natural sugar cane to help give you potassium, and so that way it helps you feel a lot better. So we're going to show you now how we're going to plant both of these produce that we got from the grocery store. And then later on, towards the end of the season, we're going to be harvesting some of this. And a lot of this we're going to be putting into our fire cider, because these are great ingredients for the fire cider. You're going to need the horseradish. We got peppers already back there. That's nice kick to it. We got ginger, turmeric, and the sugar cane, and the improved Meyer lemon tree. And so all of these can be incorporated with our fire cider. So towards the fall season, we'll be taking a shot of that and help increase our immune system from there. All right, without further ado, we're going to show you how we're going to plant these. If you know a better method of planting these, let us know. Comment down below. That way, if we have any new subscribers or new followers watching this video, they will be able to go down to the comments and see how that, and we can also see your comments so we can improve our method as well. All right, so with these sugar cane, we're going to, especially like right here, we're going to just cover this up like right there to the soil, and just put it in clusters. That's what Jag from Daisy Creek did. This one don't really have any nose, but we're just going to do the same thing as this one. And then with the horseradish, we're just going to plant it at 45 degrees, cover the top of the base there, and make sure we water it. Both of these would like a very loose composted rich soil. So what we have here is a lot of our a repurposed container mix. We put some mixed it with some compost. As you can see, we got a lot of perlite to add some drainage. We got some vermiculite to help retain some of the water. And then with the compost, this is going to just make the soil nice and loose. So we're going to show you how we do that, and then we're going to add some of these amendments down here to kind of go help it thrive. Next, we're going to add some of our compost tea that have been actively aerated. And what this is going to do is give it an immediate boost for all the microorganisms that's in the soil right now. And as you can see, we've had the soil nice and moist to kind of eliminate some of the air pockets. And if you're interested on how we do our compost tea, we'll put the link down below, and we'll probably even put a play card right there so you can see how we actively aerate our compost tea. Next, we're going to go over here and water it, and that'll be it. So we got these all watered in. I hope you follow along with us on our Instagram and our Facebook page. We'll put the links down below, so that way when Mrs. Nikki Gardner posts our progression of all of these plants, you can see how well they're progressed from the time we've planted these until the time that we harvest it. And then we'll even show you how we did our fire cider, which we've done a video about that. So we'll also put a link down below on that, so that way you can see the ingredients on our recipe for our fire cider. If you like this type of video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss an upload. Until the next video, let's grow together.